Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel, and today we are talking about 5 of my budget handguns that I have in my collection. So today I want to show you, make sure my glasses are clean. I want to show you 5 that I have in my collection that if you are a first-time gun owner, these might be an option for you. So I understand that a lot of my audience are first-time gun owners or new to the firearms industry. And so today I felt it necessary to show you the 5 that I have in my collection. Now, this doesn't mean, these are the best 5 there is. Nope, I'm just showing you in my collection some of the options that you could opt for. So let's start with the smallest one. All right, everything is clear. All slides are locked back. This is the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 2.0. And as you can tell, look how small it is. When I originally did the video on this handgun, the unboxing and everything, I said, ladies, this is for us, because look how small and compact it is. And it's also chambered in 380. So I think this is a very good starter pack or starter gun for anybody looking into getting into firearms. Not even just for the ladies or the elderly people, but even for like anybody who might be afraid to just start. This is a good starting point. So this has a 2.75 inch barrel length. And with any of these guns, I've already done reviews on them, so go check it out on my channel. But today, I'm just showing you what they are and how they shoot. So again, this one is chambered in 380. It comes with 2 mags, a 10 round and a 12 round. So we're gonna get some shots out of this right now. All right, let's put the 10 rounder in there. Again, chambered in 380. That's what that 380 bullet looks like. Very small. Some people think 380 is not enough. But if you get hit with it, I bet you it'd be enough. All right, we're at 15 yards, hitting that steel. I tell you what, it shoots good, but I suck at shooting with iron sights. This thing shoots really good because majority of both of your hands is like covering up the gun. Like, look how much I'm taking up of the gun, so I'm able to handle that muzzle flip and take a good shot. So that's the Bodyguard 2.0 chambered in 380. The next one, so we're starting smallest to big, and the next one is the Taurus G3C. I've had this one for a long time now. Like, this was one of the first 10 maybe in my collection. This is a good shooting gun, very affordable. I forgot to mention, these guns are all under $5, all of them. You can find them, if you do your research, do your footwork, you can find all these for under $5, anywhere. So Taurus G3C, it does come with 3 12-round mags, and this one is chambered in 9mm. All right, here go the iron sights again. Maybe I could do better with this one. I'm telling y'all, them Tauruses, Taurus don't get a lot of love. Taurus does not get the attention that it needs. Budget-friendly handguns that also shoot great. I love my G3C. Let's go with another round or another mag. Woo! That thing can shoot. Now, it is considered kind of subcompactish compared to the Bodyguard. Very big difference. Close this slide. So the Taurus is way thicker, a little bit longer, and then obviously taller. So I would consider this micro carry because it's so tiny. And then this Taurus is like a subcompact carry. You can EDC this. Obviously it has a light rail on there. There's no optic cut, so you can opt to get it cut, you know, from one of your gunsmiths, or you can leave it stock and run iron sights. Taurus does have several other budget-friendly options, but this is just the one I have in my collection, the G3C. Also, the barrel length on the Taurus G3C is 3.2 inches. So almost an inch longer than the Bodyguard 2.0. All right, next up, we have the Canik. Y'all know I had to bring a Canik out here. We have the Canik TP9 SF Elite. This was actually my very first handgun. So if you know my story, I actually got a Smith & Wesson Easy 380 or 380 Easy. And then I was like, I don't like how that shoots. So then I opted for this over a Glock because my guy at the gun store, we was really tight. He said, hey, you got to try out the Canik. Like, it's budget friendly. Like I said, under $5 you can get this. And this is considered more of a full-size handgun, chambered in 9mm, and it does come with two 15-round mags. It comes with a lot of stuff, actually. When you buy Canik, if you know, you know. All right, another one with iron sights. So let's see how this goes. I think all these are iron sights except for the one that I'll show you. Yeah, Canik just shoots so good. If you know, like I said, if you know, you know. If you don't know, let me just go ahead and tell you. Very budget firearms, but they also shoot so great because of this trigger. This trigger, some of the best. Out of the box, these are kind of like, until late, recently I've become aware of what I can do to my Canik triggers. So, and y'all stay tuned for that. But you don't really have to change this trigger at all because it just shoots so good. Let's go with the next mag. Woo! That thing shoot. It's still one of the best guns in my collection that I shoot, and I like to shoot because it just shoots so well and it fits good in my hand. The Canik runs a 4.19 inch barrel. So of course, you know, coming from these micro subcompacts, now you're getting more of a full-size handgun. So if this is your speed, this is something you want, a little bigger of a gun, this might be a good option. All right, another iron sight gun, 1911, the Rock Island 1911 chambered in 9mm. And this was, I don't even know why I bought this. I think I bought it because I didn't have a 1911. This was a few years ago, and this was affordable at the time. It still is affordable now, and it shoots very good. Now I would like a red dot on here, but I don't shoot it that often that I need to mill anything on here. I'll just keep it as it is. And the Rock Island runs a 5-inch barrel, as you can tell how long it is. All of it is heavy. The downside with this is you only get one 10-round magazine with this gun. So if you're trying to have a heyday, you might want to go get you some more of these mags. All right, let's see how I can do with these iron sights. Let's see. Just the recoil impulse on this thing, it's just great. If you saw the way I was shooting, you're able to maintain the recoil and stay on target. Now y'all know I done said the whole video, iron sights in summer don't go together. So let's move on to the one that I can shoot well. Seen this one before. Let me go ahead and put the mag in so you can get the full picture. This is my FN 502 chambered in 22 long rifle. Now, why would somebody want this gun? Because it's fun. Self-defense, I don't know. To each his own. I wouldn't use this for self-defense, but if you are new to this and you want to try out something a little less powerful, this might be a good option. I do have my Warlock 22 from Silencer Co on here. This does not come with the gun, by the way. If you're looking to get this long whisperer on the front, you got to go do your paperwork and just make sure you can legally own this type of stuff in your state. Do your research, but I have it on mine today because I don't shoot it no other way. This one does have the 4.6 inch barrel on here, and again, it is chambered in 22 long rifle, and I do have a red dot on here. My gosh, y'all probably, the sound, the audio don't do no justice how quiet this thing is. I can literally take my ears out right now and show y'all this is hearing safe. This is the first mag was 10 rounds and this is a 15 round. So it comes with one 10 round, one 15 round. Again, under 5. You can find this under 5. And I think they come in FDE, but I opted for black. Y'all, if you don't have a 22 in your collection, you must have a 22, because it's on days where you might be stressed out and just the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Take you and your 22 to the range and just plink all day. Just all day, just plink, because the rounds are super affordable. Everybody needs a 22 in their collection, in my opinion. That's the FN 502 chambered in 22 long rifle, and that's the 5 guns. So y'all let me know which of the 5 you would suggest to a newbie, somebody who's just getting into firearms. Out of the 5 that I have and I presented to you today, which of the 5 do you think would be a good starter for a newbie? I'm gonna tell you what I think is a good starter for somebody who's never shot a gun before, kind of afraid, just kind of skeptical about, you know, everything, because they hear this and they hear that from everybody. So, I would say start with the 22. I'm gonna start with the 22, not because it's suppressed. We're gonna take out the suppression, like pretend you don't see this. I'm gonna say go with the 22 because the recoil on 22s is obsolete. It ain't even there. You can shoot a 22 all day. I can put this in my son's hands and he can shoot this and maintain the recoil. That's how good a 22 is for starters. And then you work your way up to the the heavier calibers, like a 380 or like a 9mm. Maybe you go to a 45 or a 10mm. You know, some of those heavier calibers, but I would suggest starting with something like a 22 and then work your way up. So y'all let me know, what do y'all suggest for anybody who's new, or somebody, they don't even have to be new, they just like, I need a budget friendly option. Which of the 5 would you introduce that person to? Will it be, let's start from the top, Bodyguard 2.0 chambered in 380, very small little situation.
Sorry, say that again.
The Taurus G3C, a little bit bigger than the Bodyguard, but can also be concealed, it can be an EDC. The Canik TP9 SF Elite, so fuller size handgun, chambered at 9mm, got a little stopping power, can be EDC'd if you prefer that, or if you can conceal it, good option here. 1911, y'all know the history behind 1911, or maybe you don't, but there's history behind the 1911s and how accurate they are and just their workhorses. I do understand we have some old school people who die and live by this platform, and if that's you, fine. This might be an option for you. Very budget friendly 1911. And then lastly, the 22, very soft shooting handgun. You can get them in all sorts of handguns, just not FN. Glock makes them, Taurus makes them, Kel-Tec makes them. Pretty much every brand has a 22. So y'all let me know down in the comment section. Hey, and if you haven't already, what you waiting on? Move my earpiece out the way. What you waiting on? Go grab the merch. Down below, go grab the merch, grab a hoodie, grab a t-shirt, grab a long sleeve shirt, grab a crew neck. whatever you want. I want you to support and then send it to me on my Instagram. I'll drop my Instagram below. Send me your merch and how you're rocking it. But guys, the sun is coming out. Me and the man behind the camera, we about to get to work because we brought our rifles out today, and I don't know if y'all can see them 2 paper targets back there, but we about to make this bay shake. So until next time, guys, stay armed, stay safe, and stay vigilant. Peace.